How's it going, everyone? It is Fisherman Whispers, and I'm back with another ASMR video. This is a soft-spoken video, but it's Mother's Day. I don't know if you guys know that or not. Well, maybe not where you are located, but over here, yeah, it's Mother's Day. And I just wanted to wish all the mothers out there, which I don't know, if you're a mother and you watch my videos, happy Mother's Day. I hope you're being safe, and yeah. But yeah, for this video, I'm just gonna be discussing some Bible verses, and I'll leave a website in the description down below where I found these Bible verses. It's like compacted into just a website. I don't know which translation they got these from. I can check it out, to be honest, but they seem pretty accurate to the version I like to read. I'm King James Version and or New King James Version, but use whichever one you so may desire. I know some versions are a little bit weird though. Some versions actually take like really important context out, which is really bad. Let's see. It seems like it is NIV, the version that they used. Yeah, it's NIV, so this is NIV. But hopefully you guys enjoy it, and yeah. And if you speak Spanish, Feliz Día de la Madre. That means Happy Mother's Day in Spanish. It's kind of weird how I have Happy Mother's Day, Feliz Día de la Madre. It's kind of weird how that works, right? But if you guys are wondering why in the world I'm wearing this, I don't know. I like the way it looks, man. It's my logo. I'm actually thinking about rebranding this channel. So it will be, like, if you guys don't know, a little bit off topic as well. Little ramble. I'll take this off though. Let me know what you guys think, but I'm thinking about doing this. Is like the symbol, like the symbols and stuff like that, like on my logo, it's like symbolic. A lot of stuff has meaning to it. I discussed it before on an earlier video. What in the world am I doing? This thing is like stuck right here, bro. This is wonderful. This is one of those random videos that I just mess up like a boss, you know? But I discussed some things in a recent video about like the 3 slashes. And they are actually like God rose again on the 3rd day. The letter V right there actually is for Vasterz. That's what I go by. There's a lot of detail in this. It's supposed to resemble a dove, but yeah, it's something I designed, and I really like the way it looks. But it's actually green. You can't see it because I have a green screen in the background. But I was thinking, because green resembles Vasterz, yellow resembles the club/clan/discord, DLIU, the Lioness. I'm thinking about making one of these and changing the color to blue, which will resemble Fisherman Whispers. I'm thinking about doing that, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys prefer the headset design, or should I just bring out the real logo out? But anyways, enough of that random ramble that has nothing to do with Mother's Day whatsoever. I'm one of the most random people that just goes off topic like an absolute champion. You know why? I'll call that ADD on another level. Anyways, let's get started with this video. So, Happy Mother's Day. Feliz Día de la Madre. Hola, ¿qué estás? ¿Está bien? Ojalá que estás en la casa, no estás yendo tanto afuera. Y ojalá que estés teniendo un buen día también. Hopefully you are staying safe, and hopefully you are not going outside too much, just being safe, and that you're having a good day. But let's get started with Proverbs 31:25. she is clothed with strength and dignity, she can laugh at the days to come. Proverbs 31:28-29. Her children arise and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praises her. Many women do noble things, but you surpass them all. Proverbs 17:6. Children are a crown to the aged, and parents are the pride of their children. John 16:21. A woman giving birth to a child has pain because her time has come. But when her baby is born, she forgets the anguish because of her joy that a child is born into the world. And if I'm going a little bit fast, my bad. There's actually a lot of verses on this thing, and yeah, hopefully you guys are liking this though. I know some of you guys like the fast-paced, aggressive tingles, but then again, some of you guys like the slow, snail, like SpongeBob the snail type of like tingles. It's kind of weird. We're all different, in some shape or form. We're different, but we're all the same. That made no sense. Alright, Psalms 139:13-14. For you created my innermost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. 1 Samuel 1:27-28. I pray for this child, and the Lord has granted me what I asked of him. So now I give him to the Lord. For his whole life he will be given over to the Lord, and he worshiped the Lord there. So some of these are like, hopefully you guys are seeing this. Some of it, it's about like, there's none like this. You are the precious jewel. And there's some other verses where it's just like the mom is discussing something. So it's two different things. But hopefully you guys still like it anyways. 1 Corinthians 13:13. And now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. 1 Peter 3:4. Rather it should be that of your inner self, the unfading beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which is of great worth in God's sight. I love this verse, dude. When somebody, whether a guy or a woman, is like, when they're being just, the devil is just tossing every stone, every boulder their way, but yet they remain in self-control, in full dimension, 110% peace, and they reply in gentleness. Dude, I'm just saying, bro, that's sick, bro. That's like real, like, beauty right there. It's like when someone's able to have that self-control in the heat of the moment, when life is going downhill, and they're just like praising God, praising Jesus Christ, and just being happy in the midst of a storm. It's like, dude, that's incredible, man, because it's so rare. 3 John 1:4. I have no greater joy than to hear that my children are walking in the truth. Proverbs 23:22-24. Listen to your father, who gave you life, and do not despise your mother when she is old. For the truth, and do not sell it. Wisdom, instruction, and insight as well. The father of a righteous child has great joy. A man who fathers a wise son rejoices in him. If you guys are noticing, I'm practicing my different voice tones to read. Let me know which is your favorite, I guess. Psalms 127:3. Children are a heritage from the Lord, offspring a reward from him. Proverbs 1:8-9. Listen, my child, my son, to your father's instruction, and do not forsake your mother's teaching. They are a gauntlet to grace your head, and a chain to adorn your neck. Deuteronomy 4:9. Only be careful and watch yourselves closely, so that you do not forget the things your eyes have seen, or let them fade from your heart as long as you live. Teach them to your children, and to their children after them. 1 Corinthians 13:4-7. This is an amazing one. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always preserves. I love that verse. That's an amazing verse right there. One of my favorites. Galatians 5:22-23. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such things there is no law. So here's the thing. I know some of you guys and girls might struggle in something like this. You might struggle with your peace. You might struggle with self-control. You might struggle with faith. You might struggle with kindness. And you might struggle with whatever it might be. Just know that if you cast your cares upon God, if you really want to change, like for the better, cast your cares upon Jesus Christ. You can do that in your own house, like for crying out loud. I used to be like Saul. If you guys don't know my testimony, if you don't believe me, look up a YouTube channel called 𝐵𝓊𝓈𝒾𝓃𝓃𝒾𝓃𝒾𝓃. That is my old channel. And this is before I was born again, many years ago. I was like Saul. I believed that there was a God out there, but I mocked God and I mocked his believers. I was a mess, back in the day, and every single sentence that I used that day had a curse word. Someone stepped me the wrong way, I immediately tried to retaliate type of thing. I was a really angry type of person. I got into many fights. But I casted my cares upon Jesus. And when I say that, I mean I didn't go to a pastor, I didn't go to a priest, and did this or that, and they prayed for me. No, I didn't even have a church at the time, didn't have a fellowship. All I had was, the internet. Look up like Bible verses, look up Bible videos. I didn't have a Bible in my hands, and like I said, I didn't have a fellowship to go to. So it was just me praying, God, if you don't like this, then change me, because I'm willing to change. And believe it or not, it was like this. Like for example, with cursing, like that, in a day, boom, gone. It's insane, because before I struggled to control it. I couldn't control it. The words would just fly out. And now here I am, able to rap and freestyle for 30 minutes at a time and stuff like that. Like I make music, I can freestyle, and there's no curse word coming out. It's like I have a sensor in my spirit, it's like God's watching my tongue. It's kind of weird to say that, but if you really want to change for the better, and you're looking at yourself in the mirror, at your reflection, and you see something that you don't like, you see something that God isn't pleased with, just go to God, like, for real. God is the Alpha and Omega. What is you and I? What are you and I? Man, we're nothing but dust, man. We are weak as can be. But God Almighty, He's the strongest of the strong, the wisest of the wise. God is able, God is enough to carry you through the tribulation that you're going through, to help you, to bring you peace in the midst of the storm, to bring you healing to your sickness, to your diseases. Like, seriously, I would not be alive right now. I would not be breathing if it wasn't for Jesus physically, spiritually, mentally healing me. When you have doctors literally having no faith that you will be okay, and you have God over there just like, I got you, that's a whole different, that you see the world in whole different eyes. I have sicknesses and diseases. In the past, I had sicknesses and diseases that would have killed me. Doctors could do nothing to try to give me medicines, and that didn't help. God physically, mentally, spiritually did the man's impossible completely. Like miracles left and right. God is enough. Okay? Put your faith in Jesus. Cast your cares upon him because he cares for you. Okay? But sorry, I kind of went on a ramble, but I kind of felt like saying that. Let's keep going. Proverbs 19:26-27. Whoever robs their father and drives out their mother as a child who brings shame and disgrace. Stop listening to instruction, my son, and you will stray from the words of knowledge. Matthew 15:4-6. For God said, honor your father and mother, and anyone who curses their father or mother is to be put to death. But you say that if anyone declares that what might have been used to help their father or mother is devoted to God, they are not to honor their father or mother with it. Thus you nullify the word of God for the sake of your tradition. Ephesians 6:1-3. Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Honor your father and mother, which is the first commandment with a promise, so that it may go well with you and that you may enjoy long life on the earth. Exodus 20:12. Honor your father and your mother, so you may live long in the land the Lord your God is giving you. Deuteronomy 5:16. Honor your father and your mother, as the Lord your God has commanded you, so that you may live long and that it may go well with you in the land the Lord your God is giving you. Proverbs 6:20-21. My son, keep your father's command, and do not forsake your mother's teaching. Bind them always on your heart, fasten them around your neck. Genesis 21:1-3. Now the Lord was gracious to Sarah, as he had said, and the Lord did for Sarah what he had promised. Sarah became pregnant and bore a son to Abraham in his old age. At the very time God has promised him, Abraham gave the name Isaac to the son Sarah bore him. Luke 1:46-48. And Mary said, my soul glorifies the Lord, and my spirit rejoices in God my Savior, for he has been mindful of the humble state of his servant. From now on all generations will call me blessed. We're almost finished. John 19:25-27. Near the cross of Jesus stood his mother's sister, Mary the wife of Cleopas and Magdalene. When Jesus saw his mother there, and the disciple whom he loved standing nearby, he said to her, Woman, here is your son. And to the disciple, here is your mother. From that time on, this disciple took her into his home. Deuteronomy 4:9-10. Only be careful and watch yourselves closely, so that you do not forget the things your eyes have seen, or let them fade from your heart as long as you live. Teach them to your children and to their children after them. Remember the day you stood before the Lord your God and remember when he said to me, assemble the people before me to hear my words, so that they may learn to revere me as long as they live in the land, and may teach them to their children. Proverbs 22:6. Start children off on the way they should go, and even when they are old, they will not turn from it. And last but not least, it looks like they saved the best for last. Boy, King David, coming in with the fire of the Holy Ghost right here with this one. Man, dude, I can't wait to meet David. Like, him and I relate so much. Like, the underdog. Like, it's crazy. whole different story. But King David bringing in the amazing, just knowledge, just absolutely manna from heaven up in here, man. I love this one. Proverbs 31:10-30. A wife of noble character, who can find? She is worth far more than rubies. Her husband has full confidence in her and lacks nothing of value. She brings him good, not harm, all the days of her life. She selects wool and flax and works with eager hands. She is like the merchant ships, bringing her food from afar. She gets up while it is still night. She provides food for her family and portions for her female servants. She considers a field and buys it. Out of her earnings she plants a vineyard. She sets about her work vigorously. Her arms are strong for her tasks. She sees that her trading is profitable, and her lamp does not go out at night. In her hand she holds the distaff and grabs the stipple with her fingers. She opens her arms to the poor and extends her hands to the needy. When it snows, she has no fear for her household, for all of them are clothed in scarlet. She makes coverings for her bed. She is clothed in fine linen and purple. Her husband is respected at the city gate, where he takes his seat among the elders of the land. She makes linen garments and sells them, and supplies the merchants with sashes. She is clothed with strength and dignity. She can laugh at the days to come. She speaks with wisdom, and faithful instruction is on her tongue. She watches over the affairs of her household. She watches over the affairs of her household. I was about to say shithold for some reason. Sharehold. That has nothing to do with household. She watches over the affairs of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. Her children arise and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praises her. Many women do noble things, but you surpass them all. Charm is deceptive, and beauty is fleeting. But a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. Man, that's nice. I like that one. A lot of girls got it mixed up, man. Like, it's about, loving Jesus first, putting God first. About, working on yourself. Like, trust me, I'm single. I've been single for so many years. And it's a blessing. Like, work on yourself during that time of singleness. Seriously, it's an amazing gift. It's an amazing thing. You don't need another human being to be happy. You can be content and rejoice, yet while being single with Christ. You know what I mean? Just work on yourself, So, if you do encounter somebody, you'll be ready. But, anyways, I'm going to end the video there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. So, yeah, hopefully you guys liked it. A lot of Bible verses. And, once again, if you want to see and read those Bible verses yourself, they will be in the description down below. But I'll see you when I see you guys. So, yeah, have a good one, everybody. And please be safe. And,